So they say it's not black and white, that there's gray space and everything in between. We recognize the entire spectrum color. Yeah. They say, I've heard it said, is it wrong for me not to believe in right and wrong? I mean, if there's only one, then I am that I am, right? It's said that if 1 plus 1 has to equal a greater 1 than the sum of its parts, and 2 can only exist when division gets involved, then wouldn't it be a sin to believe that there is an enemy? In order to have something to fight, wouldn't I have to separate myself from God or cast separation from God unto another? Wouldn't it be blasphemous trespass if I were to think that there were a wicked to resist outside of myself? These are good questions, right? We find the answer within ourselves. Free will must be allowed, truth must be sought, understanding pursued, freedom claimed. At the end of the day, all beings are created equal. At the beginning of the day, all beings are created equal. It is our decisions, our agreements, our understandings and lack thereof that make the difference. I claim to be growing. I'll know perfect when I see it. For now, we can only know what we know. I know the only time is now. That time is nonlinear. That the past, the present, and the future are now as I am. That one impacts the other and is the result of itself. That all is one. That the only place is here. No borders, no distance. That every name is merely a creation of man. And that at the end of the day, this is the beginning and the end of all things, the moment of creation and the outcome of all things. That the entire history of the all happened exactly as it did because it had to make this experience what it is. I understand, as we all shall, that knowing this means I question everything. I recognize what went into the creation of each moment, and I try not to do much damage while I enjoy this, though more and more as I think about it, I understand why it's suggested through Eastern teachings that freedom lies in relinquishment, that success is minimalist, that I should give it all up eventually and probably am making my way there one day at a time, one step forward by a move. Keep questioning. Remember, let those who seek continue to seek. For when we find, one may be disturbed, but when one understands, we will know truth. We will know peace. Anointed to freedom from the beginning, it is done. Stay bright, stay beautiful, stay blessed to be a blessing. Shalom, assalamu alaikum. Bendición, día con Dios, Omni Tofu, Shabbat Shalom. It is Friday, though I'm pretty sure that only goes after sunset, they say, right? Anyways, if everything is the same and there's only one name, peace be with you always. And you meditate, put your thoughts on success and growth always. Set not aside one time for reflection, but be constant in your pursuit of freedom.